Surgeon reveals this one simple movement to eliminate swollen legs and ankles. Senior health. Swelling in the legs and ankles, especially after the age of 60, is often dismissed as a normal part of aging. However, from a medical perspective, this common issue can be a significant warning sign that the body has been quietly sending for years. Many older individuals express resignation, believing it's simply due to aging. But closer examination often reveals early changes in circulation. If left unaddressed, these subtle changes can gradually lead to joint stiffness, a loss of balance, and a diminished sense of independence. The concern arises because this type of swelling typically begins subtly, without pain, manifesting as tight shoes, noticeable sock marks, or a heavy feeling by the evening. These early signs are easy to overlook, but they can escalate until everyday activities like walking, standing, or even getting out of bed become challenging. The crucial truth is that often the body isn't necessarily requesting medication, it's asking for movement. This presentation will guide you through 5 straightforward movements designed to help your body naturally expel fluid from the legs, potentially reversing these subtle warning signs before they develop into more serious and difficult-to-manage conditions. The first, and often overlooked solution for swollen legs is the heel raise pump. Many people are surprised to learn that the cause of swollen ankles by the end of the day isn't always related to the heart, kidneys, or even salt intake, but rather something much simpler. The calf muscles have become less effective. This pattern is frequently observed in older adults, particularly those who spend more time sitting, whether for leisure, reading, or simply resting. The lower legs rely on a sophisticated pump system powered by the calf muscles. With each step or movement, these muscles contract, squeezing the veins and propelling fluid back towards the heart. However, a reduction in movement leads to fluid pooling in the ankles and feet, resulting in that familiar tightness and swelling. The good news is that this is an easily correctable issue. The exercise involves sitting in a stable chair with feet flat on the floor, maintaining an upright but comfortable posture. Slowly lift the heels off the ground, keeping the toes planted, and hold for about 3 seconds, feeling the gentle engagement of the calf muscles. Then slowly lower the heels. Starting with 10 repetitions and gradually increasing to 15 or 20 as it becomes easier is recommended. The emphasis should be on controlled movement, not speed, to effectively activate the calf pump. This movement is particularly beneficial after prolonged periods of sitting, such as after watching television, a long car ride, or even after a meal. It's during these times that fluid accumulation is most likely. If pain, not just mild muscle effort, is experienced, adjust the height of the lift or take breaks. Individuals with severe swelling, open wounds, or known vascular conditions should consult a healthcare provider before beginning. For most individuals over 60, this simple exercise can begin to alleviate leg heaviness and tightness within days by restoring a vital, natural function. Neglecting this calf pump action can lead to more than just swelling. It can gradually affect balance, walking confidence, and overall independence. Next is ankle circles, a crucial movement for addressing stubborn fluid in the lower legs. Many older adults experience a common sensation of stiffness in their ankles, requiring a few moments to wake up before the first step. This stiffness is not solely due to joint aging. It often indicates that fluid and circulation are not moving as they should. Reduced joint mobility, in addition to muscle weakness, is a significant contributor to swollen ankles. When the ankle joint loses its full range of motion, fluid circulation becomes impaired, leading to pooling and persistent swelling. Ankle circles are incredibly effective because they restore movement where it has been lost. To perform this, sit comfortably with feet slightly off the ground. Gently lift one foot, keeping the leg relaxed. Slowly rotate the ankle in a full circle, as if drawing with the toes, for 10 deliberate clockwise rotations. Then, reverse direction for 10 counterclockwise rotations. Each circle should take approximately 2 to 3 seconds. A slight clicking or tightness may be felt initially, which is normal as movement is reintroduced to underutilized areas. Repeat on the other foot. This exercise is especially beneficial first thing in the morning or at night when ankles feel most swollen, helping to dislodge stagnant fluid. Consistently neglecting this gentle joint movement can lead to reduced ankle flexibility, making walking less effective at fluid removal and resulting in more persistent and noticeable swelling. For those with arthritis or limited mobility, smaller circles are acceptable. Even a partial range of motion is beneficial. Consistency is key, not perfection. This movement aims to remind the body how to move, leading to less swollen, more responsive, stable, and awake legs. Seated marching is presented as a circulation reset that many seniors overlook, particularly for heavy legs that feel as if filled with sand. This sensation is a signal that circulation from the lower body is slowing down and fluid is accumulating improperly. Many older adults are unaware of the significant role their thighs play in circulation. While advice often focuses on ankles and feet, deeper leg veins depend on larger muscle groups, especially the thighs, to facilitate blood and fluid return to the heart. Inactivity of these muscles, particularly during prolonged sitting, impacts everything below them. Seated marching is an effective and practical home exercise for this. Sit upright in a sturdy chair with feet flat on the floor. Rest hands gently on thighs or the chair sides for support. Slowly lift one knee towards the chest to a comfortable level where the thigh engages. Hold for 1 second and lower with control. Immediately switch to the other leg, alternating in a slow, steady rhythm, like marching in place while seated. Begin with 30 seconds and work up to a full minute. The focus is on consistency and control, not speed or force, with each lift feeling deliberate and engaging the thigh muscles without strain. This movement is particularly helpful for individuals who spend considerable time sitting. It reactivates deeper leg circulation, aiding in fluid movement upwards. If one leg feels weaker, this exercise can help gradually restore balance. Ensure the chair is stable and on a non-slip surface, and pause if dizziness occurs. Individuals with recent hip or knee surgery should consult their healthcare provider. Seated marching not only reduces swelling, but also helps maintain the ability to stand, walk, and move with confidence, a benefit often overlooked until it becomes difficult. Wall leg elevation is a simple yet highly effective method to leverage gravity for fluid drainage, especially when the body's natural circulation mechanisms slow down. If socks leave deep marks or shoes feel tighter by evening, it's due to fluid settling in the lower legs throughout the day. As circulation efficiency declines with age, gravity can work against us, causing fluid to collect in the ankles and feet when legs are positioned below heart level. This can lead to stiffness, skin tightness, and difficulty walking comfortably. By reversing this process, wall leg elevation uses gravity to naturally drain excess fluid without strain or medication. To perform this, find a clear space near a wall, such as a bedroom or living room. Sit sideways next to the wall, then lie back on your back, swinging your legs up so they rest vertically against the wall. Position hips close to the wall for support and let arms rest comfortably. Remain in this position for 5 to 10 minutes, breathing normally and relaxing. A subtle shift, such as less pressure in the ankles or a feeling of lightness, may occur as fluid moves away. For those who find floor exercises difficult, lying on a bed and elevating legs against the headboard or stacking pillows to keep them above heart level achieves a similar effect. If lower back discomfort is present, slightly move away from the wall or place a small pillow under the hips. If tingling or numbness occurs, slightly bend the knees. This technique is particularly beneficial at the end of the day after prolonged sitting, traveling, or light activity, serving as a reset to reduce swelling before it becomes more pronounced overnight. Persistent fluid buildup in the lower legs can affect skin, mobility, and overall comfort, but strategically using gravity helps restore balance to the entire lower body. Finally, the toe flex and point is a small, almost effortless movement that targets the very pathways where fluid first begins to collect in the lower legs, making it the simplest yet most effective movement of all. The body relies heavily on small, subtle movements, often those we stop performing without realizing it, like the minor motions in ankles and toes that maintain circulation even at rest. When these subtle movements cease, fluid starts to accumulate in the lowest parts of the body, the feet and ankles. This simple exercise of flexing and pointing toes becomes surprisingly powerful in combating this. Sit comfortably or lie down, extending legs in a relaxed position. Slowly point toes forward, feeling a gentle tightening along the front of the lower legs, and hold for about 2 seconds. Then, pull toes back towards the body, flexing the feet, feeling a stretch along the calves and Achilles area. Repeat this controlled, smooth, and intentional motion for 15 to 20 repetitions, focusing on guiding fluid rather than forcing it. This works by reactivating small vessels in the lower legs that require regular movement to keep fluid circulating. During sleep or long periods of inactivity, these pathways slow down, leading to fluid settling, especially overnight, which is why feet often feel stiff or swollen in the morning. This toe movement revitalizes these pathways before even standing up and is especially helpful for individuals with limited mobility. Even with limited range of motion due to arthritis or stiffness, consistent practice can improve flexibility. Additionally, this movement helps reduce cramping and improves foot awareness, which is vital for balance and fall prevention. Ignoring these small movements can lead to a gradual loss of efficient fluid management, making swelling more frequent and harder to reverse. The goal is consistent daily attention, not intensity, to prevent fluid buildup. Combining this with the other movements creates a routine that actively prevents swelling rather than just reacting to it. The turning point many seniors miss lies in understanding what their legs are communicating about their future health. There's a quiet truth about aging. Bodies don't suddenly break down. They gradually stop communicating in ways we've learned to ignore. Swollen ankles, heavy legs, and the end-of-day tightness are not random inconveniences, but early signals that the body's system for managing circulation and fluid is shifting. The 5 movements presented are not merely exercises. They are a method to restore the body's reliance on movement-driven circulation, a fundamental process throughout life. If no changes are made, mild, intermittent swelling can become more consistent over the next 1 to 2 years, leading to tighter shoes, increased fatigue after simple tasks, and slightly less steady balance. Within 3 to 5 years, if the underlying issue remains unaddressed, reduced circulation can contribute to skin changes, greater stiffness, and a gradual decline in mobility, slowly limiting independence in ways that are easy to overlook. This process doesn't pause during sleep. Fluid continues to settle in the lower legs when the body is still, making daytime actions even more critical. Understanding one's body at this stage is paramount, focusing on recognizing early signs and making adjustments before they progress. The 5 simple movements emphasize awareness and provide the body with the necessary signals to maintain fluid movement, muscle activity, and joint responsiveness. More importantly, they represent a conscious choice to engage with one's health, protect the ability to move freely, walk confidently, and live independently. The difference between remaining active into later years and gradually losing that ability often hinges on small, consistent actions like these, not on intense workouts or perfection, but on daily attention. The body remains capable of adaptation, responding best to consistent efforts. Therefore, the real question is not whether swelling can be reduced, but whether one is willing to heed the body's signals and act before those quiet warnings become permanent limitations. These lessons are intended to inspire a full and authentic life, and sharing one learned aspect and planned application can foster mutual support on this journey.